Hey everybody, welcome back to Pop Views, where we talk about movies. And today we're going to be reviewing Martin Scorsese's newest film, The Irishman, which is about Frank Sheeran, who's played by Robert De Niro. And he gets involved, he's a truck driver, and he ends up getting involved as a hitman for Russell Bufalino, who is part of the Bufalino crime family. Bufalino crime family. He headed it up, and then he ends up, becoming a hitman for him, and then he ends up getting involved with
Jimmy Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa. I couldn't remember his name suddenly, and he's played by Al Pacino. And Russell Bufalino, by the way, is played by Joe Pesci. And so, it stars Robert De Niro and Al Pacino and Joe Pesci, and these guys are just legends. You know how much of a mob movie fan I am.
Mm-hmm.
Forget about it. But yeah, I mean, people either love this film or they hate it.
Yeah, I don't see how anybody could have watched this film and hated it.
Yeah. But the main complaint is that, it's 3.5 hours long.
Well, it was supposedly 4 hours long for the first cut.
Was it really?
That's what they're saying.
Maybe that was when, because I know it was sent out to select theaters when it premiered, but just several theaters, not a lot of them.
Well, that's because a lot of them didn't want to take it. Because what happened was Paramount owned it, and then Netflix ended up getting the rights to it. And when Netflix got the rights to it, they decided that they wanted to have it for streaming within 30 days of it being after a theatrical release.
Really?
As we talked about before, the theaters don't make any money until a couple of weeks into it.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're only going to let them keep it for 30 days, they're not going to make any money. So a lot of the theaters refused to show it. That's why it was only in so many few theaters.
But, a lot of people thought that it dragged, and I really didn't think it dragged at all.
I didn't either.
It held my interest all the way through.
It's 3.5 hours long. I don't know if we mentioned actually how long it was. But it does not feel that long. We took one break to use the restroom, and that was about it.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought... Personally, I thought it was excellent. I thought, first of all, it was great to see these legends acting together again.
Right.
And they've been in so many mob movies together, but to have all three of them in a Martin Scorsese film, and Scorsese's one of my favorite directors of all time anyway. But yeah, I personally, I thought it was excellent. I think if I were to do a movie marathon, a mob movie marathon, I would do The Godfather, The Godfather 2, Goodfellas, Casino, and then this movie. That'd be a hell of a long
just a few hours.
Yeah, I added it up, and it's a total of 13.96 hours.
So a couple of days worth of binging.
Easy. Yeah. But people are complaining that it's so long, but Scorsese's not known to make short films.
Right.
The Godfather.
This is his longest though.
Yeah. But The Godfather was 3 hours long. The Godfather 2 was 3 hours and 22 minutes long. Casino was 3 hours. And now we've got, 3 hours and 30 minutes. And, when people complain that this movie was so long, people, I don't know why some people are saying that it's boring. I didn't think it was boring at all. It was a very in-depth story. And, when you go into this, don't go into it expecting a typical mob movie. In fact, go into this with as little expectations as possible, I think,
Well, it dives into all of them and how they fit into the movie. I like the way they did the flashbacks and flash presence, because you never know exactly who everybody is, and then they show you who everybody is.
Yeah,
and how they all fit together and everything. It was very well written and directed.
Yeah, the directing was but I thought it was interesting. Some people thought it was a little creepy, but what they did is during the flashbacks, to make them look younger, they actually did CGI on their faces, and some people thought, it's kind of creepy. I didn't think it was creepy.
I thought it looked very good,
very well done. I don't even think makeup could have done that.
Right.
So, And and then the flash forwards to present day where they're all very old. That was augmented as well.
Right.
You know? But yeah, you know how hard I am on movies, but I gotta give this a 9.
I'll give it an 8.5, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a mob movie person like you are. No. I mean, I like them. I enjoyed all those movies you named are excellent. But yeah, I think this was a very well done, very worth the watch.
You said you found some trivia about this.
Oh, it was just something I was talking about, like the thing I was talking about with the Netflix, plus that it was Paramount's first, and stuff like that. And it was a 106-day shoot, which is his longest shoot ever.
Oh, wow.
106 days, that's long for a shoot.
Yeah, it is.
With a budget of $100 million, though, it's going to take a while.
But one of the trivia things that I know is that I've been looking forward to this movie since they first started talking about this. And I know Joe Pesci was the hang-up because he didn't want to come out of retirement.
Right. They said they asked him at least 50 times.
Wow. Jeez. I mean, and I'm really glad that he finally decided to do this because I don't think the movie would have been the same without him.
I agree. And I personally don't like the man, as you know.
Yeah.
But... he fit the part. He was excellent.
Yeah, well, I don't like Michael Jackson, but you know what? I love his music.
Right.
You had a bad experience with Joe Pesci once.
Right. Him and his girlfriend came over to his girlfriend. As yes, he was married at the time. Him and his girlfriend came over to Thanksgiving dinner with us once. Not Thanksgiving dinner. It was just a dinner. Excuse me. Thanksgiving's still on the mind here. And he just was very rude, didn't even want to deal with anybody, talk to anybody in the family. Yeah. His girlfriend was very nice, though.
Yeah. That bugs me when movie stars or any celebrity acts like that toward their fans. I mean, their fans are the bread and butter. The fans are the reason that they're where they are.
Well, it's not like we were asking a bunch of questions or anything like. Well, we were just asking normal questions like you would during a conversation during dinner.
Yeah. So you weren't like talking business,
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. Some people are like that, I guess. I don't know. I never really understood it. If I were famous, I wouldn't be like that. I'd drop everything to sign an autograph, because
like you said, that's who made you.
That's the money, So, yeah. So anyway, I found the film excellent. I really did. And it's instantly become one of my favorite mob movies, And it's a little hard to sit through at times, but... I didn't really find it really draggy though.
No, I didn't. I felt that they kept your interest 90% of the time.
And everybody did such an excellent job in it. De Niro, outstanding. I think Al Pacino probably deserves an award for his performance as Jimmy Hoffa. But yeah. Anyway, let's get out of here, man.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks a lot for watching, folks, and we will catch you next time.